Hello, my fellow travelers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Diablo 4. We are done. Well, maybe not done, because I'm only level 62. But on the world map, guys, we are done. We did every dungeon, we did every quest that we could. Well, at least the priority quests. And the final one that we actually did in the previous episode was being able to change the world tier to world tier 4. Now, world tier 4 is 70 and above, and basically I'm a level 62, and everywhere I look on the map, I think there's like one zone, 73, 75. But as a 62, I'm not gonna play at world tier 4 yet, until I'm high enough, till my gear is good enough. And I still need to see if I can actually do Nightmare Dungeons level, what was it, 20? Because 21 was actually on world tier 4. So for now, we are going back to Nightmare. The modes, Nightmare, world tier 3, really nice. And by doing everything that I can basically on this map, on this realm, because we have two realms, we have the seasonal realm and then we have the eternal realm, I think. Well, basically this also means that I'm finally able to move on to the seasonal realm. Because I have not been playing there at all. I wanted to finish up everything. And, well, because this is my first time playing Diablo, I also want to see, because there was, like, potion capacity going over to all characters on a realm. But this is the Eternal Realm, and we have, like, the Seasonal Realm. So I'm not real sure which of these is actually gonna flow over or not. And what I'm gonna need to do there, or how it actually works. But for now, yeah, I just need to level to 100 and see if I can beat, like, the last boss should be like Uber Lilith or something like that. So that's the only thing I have left on my Warlock. Basically gearing up and playing. Let's move seasonal. So let's leave game then. Okay. We're just logging out. And then change world tier, delete character. Yeah, don't want to do that. Ends October the 17th. That means month and a couple days. That's not a lot of time, guys. No, 2 months and a couple days. Well, that might be okay. So create a new character. We got 10 slots. What do I want to play? Because that's the first question, right? Necromancer is fun, but I'm loving the melee aspect of Necromancer more than the summoning build of Necromancer. Or I basically haven't played the summoner build like it's supposed to. That's possible as well. So what I'm thinking, we got Barbarian, we got Sorcerer, that's casting, so that's definitely not melee. We got Rogue and Druid. Now Druid summons Wolves, I think. I'm not really sure if that's like another minion building or if there's gonna be proper melee in there. Now it seems like on the Rogue there's a bow as well, so this might be like melee and range. So I'm thinking I'm going Rogue for the seasonal. Body type, yeah, I'm gonna cut out here. I'm basically gonna switch up my character a little bit. Yeah, switch up a little bit, and I'll bring you guys back once I'm ready. And there we go. Gave myself some dreadlocks and a little beard. So Season 1, the Season of the Malignant. A new form of Lilith's corruption spreads across Sanctuary, and you must stop it. This unlocks after the campaign completion. So you got gameplay options. Hardcore heroes die permanently. Yeah, I'm not that good of a player, so no. And we got skip campaign. Head straight into the open world. This is a permanent choice for this character. Well, we already did the campaign. So yeah, definitely want to skip that one. Now I do need to give up a new name. Can I not just create Mloentje again? Let's see. Yeah. It wouldn't mix. Well, I have a couple names that I could do, but it's always better to play on my name, right? Seasonal Realm or Eternal Realm. So the Eternal Realm is where my Warlock is at right now. Offers a default gameplay experience, no access to seasonal content in this realm. Or recommended Seasonal Realm offers new content in addition to the default gameplay experience. Seasonal content takes place after campaign completion. This is also why we want to skip the campaign, that we instantly can go into the seasonal. Let's continue. This may be changed at any time, former, so world tier, adventurer, or veteran. Now, I have read some stuff that apparently leveling up to like 50 before you can go into World Tier 3, and then eventually at 60, 65 go into World Tier. Well, you can challenge the quest to go into World Tier 4, but World Tier 4 probably around 70, 72, right? That you actually want to go in there. So people recommend to actually go for World Tier 1. Basically, you get less XP, like 20% less XP. But the enemies are way faster to kill, so you're gonna like be able to kill more enemies, and the amount of XP that you can get in time duration is gonna be way more than the 20% XP. So I'm gonna actually start at World Tier 1 for this one. And there we go. We can actually play under my name. That is really cool. Else I probably would have named him Peekaboo, because that was my rogue's name in World of Warcraft on private server I played.
Because although a great evil is receding from Sanctuary,
yeah, that's
a new festering curse now spreads its corruption across the land. More dangerous, more malignant than I could have imagined.
Okay, nice reference there.
I found a way to stop this plague.
Oh, that's good.
To rip the dark power of these monsters from their very core and turn it to our advantage in destroying them.
So you see somebody else having power, you want to take it for yourself.
Do this alone.
So you can get more powerful.
My allies have fallen.
Oh, that's not good.
My strength is dwindling.
He's given up.
The malignant are relentless and without mercy. I need help. I need you.
Yeah, of course he does. Of course he does. And here we go. Holy crap. So let's quickly take a check. So yeah, bow and dual daggers. So probably like dexterity is gonna be... Looks like chance, willpower, healing, overpower, skill damage, and dodge chance. Dexterity is probably gonna be like a main stat you want for... Yes, you already got available point. Oh, right. I'm really interested in this right now. What do we actually have? Oh, we still need to claim them. Okay, so we can claim the skill points and the potion capacity. But then we do need 400 renown. Oh, but we already... See the cross mark? We already have the skill point. We just don't have the bonus XP and the gold that we get from completing this. Now, because the O-balls and the Paragon points are actually locked behind World Tier 3, kind of makes sense that you would not get them instantly in the new season, right? Because you need to go to World Tier 3 anyway. This is actually pretty cool. So 10 skill points and the actual 5 potions are basically going over. So let's claim them all. Really nice. Oh, I'm loving this already. Waypoints are not found. Strongholds not done. Altars of Lilith are done. Oh, the dungeons, right. Areas discovered. So we do have the map completely unlocked, as far as I can see it. Yeah. Oh, and the fast travel points are, and the waypoints, fast travel points are the home cities, however you want to call them. They're actually on the map. So this is going to be really easy. Because at level 1, we can now do this. We have a horse starting from the season. That is really cool. So I think one of the first things I'm gonna do is actually just grab all the fast travel points. All the waypoints. Now to actually get the O-balls and get the Paragon points and get the renown, we noticed that if you get all waypoints, all strongholds, all areas discovered, which we already did, all side dungeons, and all altars of Lilith, and then maybe like 1 or 2 side quests, you basically can unlock everything. So this might be something that I actually like focus on starting. After we were here for a seasonal quest, and apparently season quest level 2, burning from within. So we're definitely gonna start from there, but I'm kind of... Like, this is the first time I'm starting on a new season on well, basically for me, Diablo 4 is a new game. Never played a Diablo before. So kinda want to see what's going on, right? So before I start anything else, I feel like... Dancing tonight? No. I got 10 points, guys. And I got a new skill tree that I want to look into and see what is in here and actually spend some points. So give me a second. Okay, so this is what I came up with my 10 points that I had. So there's a lot of, you can get a couple ways you can get vulnerable in here. Notice that my Warlock like vulnerable is definitely like really good. It's like 20% increased damage or something like that, maybe even more. So the one that I found most useful that didn't like moving through enemies while blade shift is active fresh is the duration. After moving through enemies 5 times, your next blade shift will daze enemies. Like there's a bunch of stuff in here that actually hitting an enemy with invigorating strike while you're below 50 energy makes them vulnerable. Like there's certain things you need to have, like there's thresholds to go over before you can make them vulnerable. And with puncture, it was basically you throw 3 blades, dealing 35% of its base damage. Hitting an enemy with at least 2 blades makes them vulnerable. So if I'm close enough to actually throw, because it's a throwable ability, then basically I can make them guaranteed like vulnerable, right? And then we got like twisting blades that you stick into somebody and then they return, apparently. Flurry, so stabs and slashes in front of you, kind of a throw ability as well, kind of a rate. I don't know, an AoE ability, I should say, but not completely around you. Again, making vulnerable. If you hit an enemy that's vulnerable, everybody else will get vulnerable. Stunning, definitely interesting there as well. Enemies are dazed while impaled with twisting blades. Cooldown reduction, like there's a bunch of cool stuff here. But this one was 30 cost of barrage makes vulnerable again, so I can keep more mobs, because this is an AoE spread, I think, as well. So I can keep more mobs constantly, like, vulnerable, right? That's the whole progress. Like, make sure everybody's vulnerable so I can do more damage to them. And then we have rapid fire. So these are 5 arrows in one line, I think. And so increased critical strike chance up to 25% for the 5th arrow. So more damage again. And then we had gaining energy when it damages vulnerable. So we have 2 ways to get vulnerable, and we have a way to get our energy back. And I think like that's really good, because this one is like increased critical strike damage for 5 seconds after you evade. And that's really good as well, but it's not for early start when you have like no perks, no cooldown reductions, no like more built-in energy regeneration, right? And then we had Shadow Step, but it is an actual stab your victim from behind. So there's it's a movement ability, but it's a movement ability you can only do, I think, when there's enemies near you. While dash is just dash forward and slash enemies. I'm not really sure if you can do this one without there being enemies. We'll have to see, but kind of looked the interesting one. And then we have cooldown reduction again, so more movability. And an enemy already slowed will be dazed. Now there was daze here as well. Like there's a lot of work here, call drops to throw. We've got poison traps, smoke grenades, concealment, so make yourself invisible. Dark Shroud, apparently 5 protection shadows. We've got shadow imbuement, so shadow damage. We got poison damage, and we've got frost damage. We've got shadow clone, so we can actually play Naruto. That's really fun. Death trap and rain of arrows. So definitely interesting to look at them. And then momentum, close quarter combat, precision, victimize, and exposure. Now, out of all of them, momentum and victimize seemed like the most interesting one. Dealing direct damage to a vulnerable enemy has up to 35% chance to cause an explosion, dealing 23 of the original damage to them and surrounding enemies. Every time I deal direct damage to a vulnerable enemy, it has a chance to like do damage to all other enemies around it. Like making one enemy an explosive, like a kamikaze. Well, not a kamikaze, he's not trying to blow himself up, I'm trying to blow him up. And a momentum cutthroat skills grant stacks of momentum for 8 seconds if they either daze, hit a stunned, dazed, or frozen enemy. Hit an enemy from behind. So increased damage reduction, increased energy regeneration, and increased movement speed. So really, like interesting as well. Like we can definitely get like 30% increased energy regeneration is definitely like something we might look into. But that's basically the skills I'm going for. Again, bear with me guys, new character. I'm just trying to see what's in this game and what a season actually means for Diablo, right? Without further ado, let's go into the seasonal quest. That's also mainly why I'm here. So burning from within, what happened? What did you see?
Please help! I saw a person turn into a demon. Her skin burst. The corruption spilled out.
That sounds nasty.
Where?
Outside the city, on the road to Ministad. They're everywhere.
What just happened? They're everywhere. Okay, so look for survivors on the road. This is so nice, guys. Already having a horse. This is just way too good. Oh, we got some lag there. We have some stuttering. Kind of weird. Slain villager. You can click him and nothing happens. Another dead guy here. Malignant corruption. Oh, I think that's what we actually need to... Oh, yeah, baby. So that is... Okay, so that's rapid fire. Oh, so that it's more of a spread of a couple arrows. And then we basically have like puncture and dash. Oh, we can actually dash. Oh, I gotta love this. Okay, not bad. Reach level 3. Let's continue. I know I have a skill point, guys, but whoa. need to be careful that I don't like.
Someone! Anyone, please!
Forest entering? I have no idea what it said. That's where those guys ran. Forest clearing. Okay. Oh yeah, and that's the marker for the season.
What is that?
Malignant heart.
Oh, stay your hand!
Is it like a
Are you the
chest?
one they call Wanderer?
Plain
Please, I must speak with you. But
a dagger. Okay.
I need a moment. Would you meet me by the road?
Yes. Okay. Meet him by the road. And it's actually like a double dash. That is cool. That is cool. Let's go back out, I think. No idea. By the road. By the road in... Oh no, it was outside. Look at that. Is that our horse or his? It's his horse. Gormont or Gormont. What was that monster back there?
Well, it was human. I'm sorry to say. Tainted by Lilith's corruption. Consumed by it. Malignant, I call them.
Okay.
As you saw, their corruption can't simply be killed. I've been doing my best to stop it, but clearly not enough. That's why I've come here. To ask for your help.
Okay, so what can I do? Who are you?
Apologies. My name is Cormand. I was a priest before Lilith came to my village. After that, I suppose I tried saving souls a different way.
Okay. You've been facing this alone, a heavy burden. I've never seen Malignant. What is this corruption? Yeah, okay, let's do
Scripture
that
says
first.
we are each half angel and half demon. Lilith awakened the latter in people, driving them mad with hatred. For those who've turned malignant, their demonic half is eating them alive.
That is actually a really good explanation of what this actually is. And you've been facing this alone, a heavy burden.
You have no idea. Although, perhaps you do. Facing demons,
what's
war
happening
in
again?
Chaldean, hell itself. If even half the rumors about you are true, well, it's quite a lot.
Well, not me. It was my other me. I'm gonna explain this to an NPC in a game, guys. But there's actually two me's. How can we stop what can't be killed?
I'm hoping you and I can cure them.
Cure.
I have some equipment we'll need in that crate there.
Okay. So only one crate here. Gorman's chest. A bag of cages. Okay. What are these cages?
Cages of binding. Extraordinary devices, really. Meant to remove corruption from a living soul. When you bested that malignant, you exposed the heart of its corruption. My cages can capture it, stop it from spreading to others. But this is a treatment, not a cure. Not just yet. I must ride to the Orbe Monastery and continue my research. Meet me there, and we'll set things right.
So he wants to grab all of the malignant hearts, right? Is that what it's about? Like malignant hearts and trying to get all of them? Ooh, baby. Goodies. 2 rings. Definitely equip instantly. Hell freaking yes. So find Gorman outside of Orbe. But he's here. But Orbe Monastery was destroyed.
Much of it, yes. But luckily, not all. Find me at Orbe, and I promise we can slow their spread. Perhaps buy time to find a cure.
Okay. Interesting. But guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Else this is gonna be a way too long episode, and I kind of want to take at least... We've done the seasons, we've done the campaign like really rush, and that's not how I like to play it. So we're gonna take this a little... What's happening? Oh, is that a druid with his... Oh, that's 2 druids. Ah, okay. I was thinking like, that's a druid with his pets. Really nice. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. We've started the seasonal character on a seasonal realm and start the seasonal quest in the next episode. Well, in between, like I said, I'm at least gonna drive around, get all of the fast travel points, and maybe start doing the dungeons as well, but only the dungeons when they actually have grim favors, because the Tree of Whispers is active as well. And that actually gives, like, if I can do 2 dungeons with XP boost, and that means I'm gonna need to farm flowers and such again. I can basically do 2 dungeons and do 1 Tree of Whispers in the same time in that in 1 hour, I think, or 30 minutes. Is that the timer? Nah, I think it's 1 hour for the potions. Not really sure. Anyway, I can do it in one sitting of the potion, meaning I can get all XP together, right? So for now, like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you want to see more of my quest progression on my Let's Play here in Diablo 4 or any other game I might play on my channel, guys, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.